Yeah, I'm Alisha Parry. I work for ClwydAlyn. I'm a tenancy support officer, float support for over 25s. To be fair, I try not to watch the news now because it's quite scary to listen to. The fuel increase, it's scary. My shopping, I'm an Aldi shopper, and say my normal monthly shop of £60 has gone up to about £80. I've been stood in a queue and the lady in front of me is like, can you stop when it gets to £60? Because they can't afford to go over that. And it's essentials. You do go to the shop for your essentials and they're having to put bread, milk, butter back because they can't afford it. And I'm genuinely scared of getting to that point. We're really watching what we spend. If we can walk places, we will. We've not long moved into a new house, and we're so blessed to have it, but we're so scared of losing it because of the massive increase in bills. It's a bigger house, there's bigger bills with it. I've got a 5-year-old who plays with his iPad, his trains and, the TV and stuff, and the thought of the electric going up and me worrying about whether I can afford to charge his iPad and stuff is quite scary. Travelling to work, it hits you massively. The bank balance is just depleting faster than what it used to. I look after my mum. My mum lives with us. She works as well, and she's scared to retire. And that's something that really, really affects me. The thought that my mum can't retire, she's worked all her life, and the thought that she can't retire. I personally, at this present moment, have 2 jobs. I'm blessed to be able to do them, but I feel like I miss out on so much with my family and my son. But it's just what you've got to do. So they've brought in well-fed, so it's meals that have been brought in for us that get delivered twice a week, that we can have for our lunches. It's 3 minutes in the microwave. It's made such a difference, massive difference. Before we had the meals coming in, we were going to other projects because we could pop up to the canteens and have our meals there. So we were going up to ClwydAlyn. It's 5-minute walk from here. As a team, we were going, which is a massive thing. It was a 5-minute walk up there. We were having our meals. We were shutting down. We were taking time out of work for half an hour just to catch up with day-to-day stuff, speaking to each other, meeting other people in the company that we've never met before, and we were getting a substantial meal. It's brought us together as a team because we're genuinely excited about lunchtime. It's taken us away from our job for half an hour, so we've got that downtime, and it's saved us a fortune, all of us, and it's encouraged people to have their lunchtime and actually eat. And the food is great. I love the chilli, it's one of my favourites. And the fact that I can have beans on toast and anything really. Dinners are just hot, they're great. It's one of the best things they've brought in for staff. And I think it's boosted staff's mental health as well because you're eating. My ask would be to bring in things like ClwydAlyn have done, the welfare scheme, bring in just a simple meal to a staff member so they don't have to worry about where their food's coming from, because a lot of it is obviously covered with the gas and the electric that's gone up, but the food has gone up. It's expensive to make your own lunches and bring them to work, and even if you're living on your own, you've got one wage coming in. Even if you're living with a family, you're feeding a family. Like my husband has to have food for lunch because there's nowhere for him to go to get it. I send snacks with my son to school. So then that's extra on top of your shopping that you've got to top up every week. And then bringing a scheme in like this makes so much of a difference. It really, really does. Anything that you can help to make your employees, your staff feel valued is just, they appreciate it so much. They really, really do. I know for a fact they do. And it's the thought that they've taken a second out of their day to think, how would this benefit their staff? So anything like that. And even stuff like counselling for staff, because mental health is on the increase anyway. And with the cost of living increasing, mental health is just going to absolutely rock it. And I think if you could do something to help people get by financially and mentally, you're going to get the best out of your employees, and it just means so much to me as a person. Here we go again. Mental health is just something that's so overlooked right now, and with the cost of living shooting up, I'm genuinely worried about my own mental health, my family's mental health, my child's mental health. Yeah, just anything that you can do to help is massive.